My name is Kareem, but they call me Spider. And I'm doing time right now for something I did as a result of a bullying incident. So the reason that I am out here today, and you all looking kind of nervous and everything, like I'm going to jump you, especially you, young lady. I'm not going to jump you. I'm going to jump you at this podium right here. So you can calm down and just try to listen to the message if you can, all right? But the reason they pulled me out was because of my experiences and what I have to share with you all. But I'm going to tell you all something also. I don't like really coming out here like this because you all have this freedom that I don't have. And whenever I come out and I see the freedom that you all have, it really does something to me on the inside. So this is always hard for me knowing that I have these handcuffs on. And normally I have leg irons. But because of my disposition and my demeanor, it's not necessary. But still, to have this hardware on is so degrading. But my purpose is to come out and talk to you all about bullying. But before I even do that, bullying starts at a young level. It starts when you're on the streets. And I found this poem when I was placed in solitary confinement that I want to read to you all. I want you to listen, and then I'll go into my presentation. And the name of this poem is called Hanging Out. So listen to the message, and then I'll continue what I'm about to do. Can you turn it down just a little bit? I remember being 16 without a care in the world, hanging out with my homies, trying to impress my favorite girl. Living a life at a fast pace with my crew by my side, making fast money, getting high, and not being afraid to die. Mom and Dad always worried about me, but what do they know? I know the answer to it all. If they don't like it, they can go. People tell me to slow down, get my life straight. I'm making crazy money. I'm living a life that's great. My nightmare begins during a regular school night, hanging out with my crew, getting high as a kite. I got a bag of weed and some crack from my boy Sly, with promises of riches, fast women, and cool rides. I was feeling like a man not far after that, with a wad of green in my pocket, my fly ride, and my gat. When I turned around the corner, my whole life was turned around. I had a muzzle to my head and my body pinned to the ground. Flashing lights all around, loud sirens and crying mothers. I'm getting busted like a punk. Why me and not those others? I'm just a young punk thinking I'm a man. I'm heading to the big house. I'm heading to the can. I ain't gonna sweat this. I'm just a minor child. But when the judge disses me, I go buck wild. I'm a man, I tell the judge, not a punk, you see. So as a man, the judge sentences me to the year 2053. Now my homies are living large and I'm on my way to the pen. They don't give a damn about me and they don't even want to see me again. My first day in, I'm stripped of my pride and my clothes. I'm probed by the goon squad from my butt to my nose. My pride is shot. Reality is setting in, you see. What is this that's happening? I want my mommy to save me. I'm just a kid, I tell the boss with tears in my eyes. He tells me, shut up, you punk, and face up to those guys. Those guys are lifers, killers, and G's. But who the hell am I? I'm just a punk wannabe. As I walk down the range, they call out, you sissy and fag. They say they're gonna rape me and dress me in drag. Now I'm really scared and say a prayer above. Why did I pick those street punks and not the family I love? I remember the tears in my family's eyes, my father's broken heart, and my mother's desperate cries. Why my baby, she yelled from the back of the room. The judge ordered her out. My mommy is gone, for surely I'm doomed. They put me in a cell with a monster named Jim. He tells me I'm his woman and to start servicing him. I wish I knew back then what I know now. I swear to you, I'd hang out with a different crowd. Being myself is easier than trying to be cool. Growing up in the fast lane to be someone else's fool. They treat me like dirt, sell me for a pack of smokes. I'm their woman, their slave. I'm a wannabe joke. After being raped, stabbed, and almost killed, I'm sitting in solitary, where everything is chill. I have my own bed and I sleep good at night, without the need for crying, just a daily sense of fright. I wanted to live in the fast lane with the richest, women, and dope. So now I'm hanging out with my neck tied to a rope. They call it suicide, you see. I call it an easy escape from a world so disgusting, full of anger and hate. So now I'm hanging out in the comfort of my cell. Lord, please take me to heaven. I've already been to hell. I don't know who wrote that, but it was in a cell. It was balled up in a corner, a piece of paper. So whenever I go out, I like reading that because that's a reflection of what's on the streets. People think bullying is really cool, but bullying is not, because I'm going to tell you something. The person that likes to bully will make another person cry and cause them mental discomfort or even physical pain. The bully's got a problem, a deep psychological problem. So if any of you all out there thinking because you with your crew of girls and you laughing at somebody else and making fun, and you breaking them down to a point where they can't handle it, then you're a criminal. Because what you see in this jumpsuit is just not a black man with dreadlocks and a grill. You see a Caucasian man, a white man. You see an Asian man. You see not only a black man, but you see a German. You see any human being that bullies anybody else. I was a victim of bullying when I was young. Messed with me all the time. At that time, I didn't hang out with nobody. But as time went on, then I started hanging out with a crew. Then I started to muscle up. Then I became the bully. So whoever bullied me, now I'm out there bullying people. Then the tide turned. Then somebody else going to try to bully me now. And as the victim, this is what I did. I took a bat, and when he wasn't looking, I went on top of his head. Knocked him out, almost killed him. I've already had some other crimes, and that was the one that got me locked up. Now let me say something to you all. You who are out there bullying people, you have to understand that you don't have to worry about the bully most of the time. The person you got to worry about is the victim. Y'all hear what I'm saying? It's the victim. When you all hear about school massacres and people shooting people, it's not the bully that's shooting people. It's the victim who got fed up and later on decided, I can't take it no more. So when you have a Jonesboro, Arkansas, where 13 people, 13 middle school students were killed by their own peers. Those two young men were victims. And today they said, I'm going to have my day. So they go on top of a hill and they wait while one of them go down and pull the fire alarm. What happens when they pull the fire alarm in school? What they do? Tell me, somebody.
Everybody comes outside.
That's right. You evacuate. He pulls the button, runs back up to the top of the hill, and as they come out of the school, they shoot him coming out the door. That's real, people. That's just one school. You got Columbine. You got Pearl, Mississippi. And there's a whole lot more that you all don't hear about where the victim got tired. So this is what I want to say. If you think bullying is cool, it is really not. How would you like for someone to bully your brother, your sister? I'm going to tell you something. Bullying ain't new. Bullying has been around since the beginning of time. Mamas bullies daddies, and daddies bully mamas. Sisters bully brothers, and brothers bully sisters. Preachers bully their congregation, and their congregation bully the preacher. Principals bully teachers, and teachers bully principals. Inmates bully guards, and guards bully inmates. Bullying has been around for a long time, but that don't make it right. You know, today I'm just feeling it today. I don't want to go back today. I'm not feeling like going back today. I'm tired. I'm thinking about it. No. All right, calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down.